Hello everybody. Before we dive into today's video about my upcoming trip to Greece, I would really like to take a moment to address something that weighs pretty heavily on my heart and probably yours as well: the impact of Hurricane Milton. As we've seen in the news, this storm is causing significant destruction and affecting countless lives. My thoughts and prayers go out to everybody who is facing the challenges brought on by this disaster. You know, natural disasters really do remind us of our shared humanity and the importance of community. While I am really excited about sharing my travels with you, it's crucial to acknowledge those who are in desperate need of support right now. And I urge all of us to consider how we can help, whether that's donating to relief efforts, volunteering our time, or simply spreading awareness about the situation, which is what I'm doing right here in my role on Merit TV every morning. Every little bit counts, and our collective efforts can most certainly make a difference. Meanwhile, as we do prepare for our journey to Greece, let us carry that spirit of compassion with us. You know, travel is not just about exploring new places, it's also about connecting with people and understanding their stories. When we experience different cultures, we most certainly gain perspective on the challenges that other people face, and that can inspire us to contribute positively and have perspective. So as we prepare to explore the beauty of Greece, from its stunning landscapes to its rich history, let's remember those who are struggling and in need at the moment. Please share your thoughts on how we can all help, whether it's through charity like Samaritan's Purse or simply offering a listening ear to somebody in need. All right, shifting gears just a bit. I know that packing and preparing for a big trip can be overwhelming. It often feels like a daunting task with so many details to consider: what to bring, how to stay organized, and making sure that we don't forget anything important. But that's why I'm here. I want to help simplify the process and share my own packing strategies with you. So in today's video, I'm going to walk you through my packing process, from the essentials to the little tips and tricks that I've learned along the way, and there's a bit of a surprise. Together, we can make preparing for our travels not just easier, but also a bit more fun. So let's dive in. Hey everybody, it is time to pack for Greece. It is Sunday evening at about 5, and the flight is Monday afternoon at about 4. So the way I see it, I'm doing great. There's a suitcase there, a couple of clothes laid out there, a couple of items and toiletries there. Mind you, this is the very, very beginning, but I wanted to do a little packing tutorial for you guys. I often get questions from you all: how do you pack for a trip? As I have gotten older, I have done better with less is more being my mantra. So I'm really focusing on picking items that can be worn several days, not overdoing it, leaving room in the suitcase for fabulous finds in Greece, right? I mean, what's the point of overpacking? And then I can't enjoy what the beautiful land and country has in store for me in terms not only in culture, but fashion as well. So we're gonna get started. This is gonna be kind of a busy evening because not only am I packing, but I've got some major routes, and I figure I'm just going to do some low lights. So I'm going to color my own hair too. Wow, stay with me. It's a wild ride, always. Something like this will work perfectly, kind of a shirt dress, and this is sort of a multi-layered dress with a kind of a jacket over it. It's going to be a little cool over there, which is fantastic. Highs in the upper 70s, low 80s, lows in the low 60s, which is amazing. So a couple of dresses, definitely pants, a lot of walking clothes, knits, things like that, all flats, tennis shoes. Let's see how I do. Okay, here's what we've got going so far. Nightgown, underwear, sundress, longer sundress, bathing suit cover-up, 2 swimsuits, 4 pairs of shoes, baseball cap, jacket, a couple of different shirts with some sleeves, a little sweater because it's getting cold, 2 pairs of jeans, 2 pairs of shorts, 2 jackets, 2 tanks. And this is for about 9 days. So I think we're okay. I'm giving packing a little rest. Time to start working on some lowlights. So I get aluminum foil. You probably noticed when your hairstylist does your color, they wrap up the hair in foil. So I just cut pieces. It's a process. And because my hair's not very long, I'll cut a lot of them in half. So they're about yay big. Color du jour, 5AB, mocha ash brown, to go more with the root and pull in some depth. Tiny pieces, tiny. Cream into the developer. And I just dump it. Making progress. Randomly and selectively going through the blonde that was maybe not fully lifted. Had a little bit of a orangey tint to it. So those are the ones that I'm using as lowlights, and then I'm keeping the lighter blonde pieces intact. What I have found in this process is less is always more. Okay, we're all done. Okay, let's see how we did. Okay, so I blew it dry just a little bit to see, and I think this worked out really, really well. What I was wanting to get rid of was that line of root, and just by popping in a few low lights, it really blended it in, and I kept some highlights out, but I don't see that hard root line anymore, so that's great. One little trick that I learned the hard way, when you do low lights in highlighted hair, when you get into the shower, you get the whole hair wet, and then I released each foil one by one, and I literally pulled it out and I held that piece underwater, and I protected the rest of the blonde because you don't want that dark to get onto your highlights. So you really have to be diligent one by one. I really shouldn't be telling you this because I know this is where a lot of people get in trouble. I've done this so much and maybe I make it seem easy, but anyway, I needed to do this in a pinch and I'm just kind of explaining my process. But don't try this at home. I'll blow it out and I'll show you the finished result. Okay, I'm pretty happy with how the hair turned out. I mean, I'm telling you what, sometimes it is the roll of the dice, but we did okay today. I'm exhausted. It's almost 10 o'clock and I still have all this stuff here. But what I've done is I've gone through each section and I've literally pulled out one thing from each section. So I've already minimized. You can even hear the exhaustion in my voice. I'm going to move all of this stuff down here on the bench, and then I'm going to pack in the morning. So nighty night, and I will see you then. Who knows, maybe in my dreams I'll have even less in my suitcase. Fingers crossed. Good morning. It is departure day. I'm so excited. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. We need to be out of here by 2 o'clock. I figured it would make most sense. I've showered already, just to get the makeup on and get all the bathroom product out so that I can then add it to all the product that's still on the counter. I will make sense of all of this in just a little bit. Here we go. Yay, grease. I like to do a tinted moisturizer when I fly, nothing too heavy. My friend Andrea in Houston has this company called Face Forward, and she has this amazing mineral tan cream. It has SPF in it. You know, not like I'm really gonna need it, but whatever. But it keeps me hydrated. Time to get busy. Okay, I've pulled even more things out of the pile. So I did exactly as I thought I would last night. Process of elimination and just getting real. So everything is up here right now, and I'm going to start. I do the roll technique, and one by one, I'm gonna roll everything up and make it into a nice tight sausage. Okay, so far so good. All my little sausages. Just have shoes, little accessories, and then the bathroom stuff. All packed, and I'm ready to show you how it turned out. I'm feeling pretty good about things. Okay, side one. Pretty much all my little sausages except for nightgowns, underwear, things like that. Just laying flat on top. And then in the clothes compartment, a couple of purses and the packing cubes for dirty clothes later. And sandals, curling iron, 2 hats, hairbrushes, and toiletries. And this is going to zip up really easy. And there it all is. Now we have to weigh it. Okay, so that's how I packed for my Greece vacation. I cannot wait to bring you along because yes, I will be vlogging that trip as well. So that'll be the next video that you see on the heels of this one, but at least you know I got packed, I did it sensibly. The update will be, of course, if my luggage makes it. I've learned also just to take essentials with me in a backpack. You know, the things that you need within 24 hours, God forbid they lose your luggage. So fingers crossed, I hope everything goes great. Can't wait to meet all the ladies there. So excited for Courtney to come, her first time to Greece. Her mother is on this trip. It is her first time out of this country. That's going to be incredible. So many great journeys and experiences, and I look forward to bringing you and having you a part of it as well. But in the meantime, bon voyage.